ting-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, you but mine. Oh, me. Little devil's
Get this haircut. As I get closer, I realise I remember this guy. I met him 4 years ago in the young offenders prison, Hyde Bank. I talked to you in Hyde Bank. I do remember. I met you in Hyde Bank. Here I am meeting you in here.
I know, yeah.
You don't want to spend your 20s in here?
No, I don't. Are you mad?
Best years of your life.
Marcus swore blind to me that he would never be back behind bars.
I have a wee daughter at one. Not being there for her, you know what I mean? At these stages. I made a promise to myself that I swore my child's life that I would never, ever be back in her. Never.
But that's exactly where he is now.
If I get out this time, I'll stay out. Yeah, this is my first time in Maghaberry. If I get out of Maghaberry this time, I'll stay out of it, yeah? 1,000,000%. I'll make sure of it this time, yeah?
And so what did you do?
A lot of driving charges, failed drug test.
How long are you in for?
December, 5 months, 4 or 5 months.
And how do you feel about that, Marcus?
It is what it is, there's nothing you can do.
The choice is don't put yourself in here in the first place.
That's easy to say. That's easy to say, Stephen. You probably had a good upbringing.
And how many convictions have you now then?
Well, 106.
Oh, come on.
It's all petty, Stephen. That's drugs. You know, I wouldn't do it sober. I'd be mortified to be caught stealing out of a shop sober. You have drugs on you, you don't give a fuck.
So it's not the easy ride some people say it is?
It's not that it's not easy, it's just nobody wants to be in prison, do they? It's your freedom. It's your freedom being took away from you. You know?
Nearly there, big lad. Nearly there. I heard you like wild prawn cocktail crisps. Right. Well, it's going to be packet of prawn cocktail.
I like them too much.
Oh, man. That's the way it is.
So he doesn't want to be seen on camera, but they've given me a packet of prawn cocktail. How am I going to get down there? Teasing me.
There you are.
Thank you very much.
I seen you saying on the Nolan show you loved him.
Thank you very much.
You were trying to lose weight.
Aye, you're not helping me. So far, nobody I've met inside has claimed prison is a walk in the park. But David feels he's living his best life in here. What's this? Just close your eyes for me. Keep them closed.
Yeah.
Turn around that camera for me. What's that say?
Fear God.
You've not done on your eyelids?
Oh, I certainly.
Why?
Why not? Why not? I'm thinking about a couple more. I'm thinking
Is there anywhere left?
I'm going to get my kids' names underneath my eyebrows. That's a good one. Yeah.
So what's life like in here?
Brilliant. I love prison now.
You love prison?
I love staff, brilliant. Kids up here, good crack, love it.
You're not serious?
I'm serious, and that's why it's a waste of time. It's a waste of everybody's money, me being here.
Listen to yourself.
Well,
you love prison?
Well, it's not hard.
But like you walk into that cell, you can't decide when the door's locked, when the door's open.
I like the door being locked. At my own time, quality time.
Quality time in a little tiny cell.
It's all about the mind, Steve. It's all about how you the mind. Understand? I'm not convincing myself. I'm comfortable now. I don't come in there and go, what do I want it for? Burger? Sure, you can get something to eat here. The garden sacks. Sure, you can get yourself a cell. Understand? It's no big deal. What else would you eat? What do you eat in life?
That was terrible.
This here is just the storeroom where the lads plane down old pallets and they're making furniture through recycled pallets. Jackie and Paddy there will make furniture, garden furniture. They've actually made barrows for people, you know, things like that. When I joined the job in '93, all the prisoners had in the cell was a gallon of water and a Bible. And if they were good, they got a radio. How times have changed since. I suppose it focuses the mind on something, because when they only had the basic bare minimum in the cell, too much thinking time. All of these lads are enhanced, so they're reasonably trustworthy. We work with grinders and we have a Stanley knife and things like that, you know, but they're 100%. There's no problems whatsoever, like, you know.
Jackie, the former joiner in for murder, is working in here as part of his rehabilitation.
I hate painting, to be fair. Painting would put years on you. So with anybody that does this for a job, I don't know. But yeah, I'll tell you. Talk about spending your time doing useful things, you know, it's as simple as that, and just getting your head out of being on in the wing all day and around other prisoners all the time, you know. Lots of other prisoners can be, I wouldn't say set in their ways, but you know, they're always talking about paroles and talking about their own cases and stuff, you know, and you want to get away from that. It's all recycled wood. Bits of stuff come out of the maids prison and was recycled, and then this is all pallet wood. So it comes in as a full pallet. We break it up out there to get all the slats. Everything's reused, everything's recycled, you know, and even we're reused. Look at that, you know what I mean? So when I get released, I'll not be of that age that I want to go back to the building trade, so I'm going to have to find something else to do. Fortunately, best years of my life in here, to be fair.
Andrew is heading into the video room for a court hearing. He's the drug dealer. When I'm talking to the families of people who are dead through drugs, you're the type of boy I talk about. And there's mothers sitting there like they're wrecked, and their child's in a ditch.
On the outside, I'm like, yes, I sell drugs, but I'm not like, what's the word you're looking for there? Like, I'm not a scumbag myself. Like, do you know what I mean?
But what's the difference between a cocaine dealer and a scumbag cocaine dealer?
There's somebody that takes advantage of people, like, you know.
And you weren't?
I wasn't taking advantage, I don't really know. Very anxious, like, you just don't know what's happening until you're actually in the actual video link box. It's stressful enough. Just my mum, she'll be at work, but I've strict orders to ring her as soon as I get out. let her know the good or bad news. You know.
Good morning.
Well, how's it going?
Andrew is serving 4.5 years for possession of a Class A controlled drug with intent to supply, but he's now facing further drug-related charges.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
He's hoping that any time handed down will run concurrently, meaning he won't have any more time added to his current sentence.
There you go. No worries. Thank you. See you later. Keep the head down.
The landing is quieter than the last time I was here, so I'm taking the chance to talk to James, a former Marine, who says he has over 100 convictions. He's trying to find his rap sheet to prove it.
It's all paperwork. I put it in the bin under. I don't give a fuck. That's what it is.
Come on, James.
I'm trying to find it.
Well, there couldn't be too much in here. Look with his protein, whey protein. So in my kind of bedroom, it would be mini eggs and chocolate bars. He's got his whey protein and his water. I suppose that's why he looks like that and I look like this.
No, that water, that's dumbbells, what it is.
That's dumbbells?
Oh, just put them in a pillowcase and do your bicep curls at night time.
Okay.
It's all different stuff.
Bring it out here, sure, we'll have a look. He's in this time for setting fire to his girlfriend's car.
Deeply regret it. Should never have happened. One of the things, emotions got the better of me, and I find it hard to control my emotions sometimes, you know. I've made some bad mistakes in my life.
Think back to that night. What did you do? Like, where were you? Did you travel to do it, or what?
Oh, I travelled.
So how far did you travel to set those cars alight?
10 mile. 10 mile, Lord. Stupidity.
And what did you physically do? Like, what did you do?
Poured petrol in my mum's car, burnt that, and then burnt her car. She shouldn't have happened. This is the worst mistake I've ever made.
You were in Afghanistan? Tell me about that.
2011. Harrick 14, right? It was warm.
Probably more than warm.
Volatile. Volatile. It's volatile. You never knew when it was going to kick off. You never knew. You never knew.
And did it affect you up here?
Big time, man. Big
In what
time.
way? What is it that you saw out there?
Well, a lot of bad stuff. A lot of bad stuff.
Like what?
I seen everything. I seen shootings. Oh, it was bad. IED explosions. People getting injured. I was bad. Like.
And are you getting flashbacks of?
Half one way to describe it is like, do you ever sleep in your laying in bed and you wake up like that door and it's like you're falling off a cliff?
Yeah.
I'm walking to an IED goes off and I'm like falling like that door. It's like one way to put it is, have you ever like, say if you, see that feeling you have where you're about to fight and everything's in slow motion, like, it's like you're walking about like that 24 hours a day and that burden doesn't get lifted off you until you actually come home, until you come home. That's what it's like.
When you come home, does the army, who you've risked your life for, and us, do we not give you that help and support when you come back home?
What support you give me, so I go to prison.
Well, you put yourself in prison.
I understand that. What I'm trying to say is, like, see if you're working in a warehouse and a machine broke down. If a machine broke down, what's the point in putting it in the storage for 2 years and then putting it back in the production line? It's not going to work any better. It's still going to be broke.
Yeah.
There's no rehabilitation. There's no nothing. It's just hard. It's because I think last time whenever I got out of here, I got released from the CSU. Got released from CSU.
What's the CSU?
It's a segregation unit. Segregation unit. Mm.
The CSU. It stands for the Care and Supervision Unit. It's where the prison says it puts its most vulnerable prisoners. But the prisoners call it the block, or the segregation unit. They see it as a place of punishment. Why are we in the segregation unit?
Done a couple of bad things, like.
What'd you do?
2 serious assaults on 2 prisoners, and they kept me out for 9 months. But
9 months?
9 months, yeah. A couple of things said, and I just couldn't leave it. I should have just left it, you know. I shouldn't have done it. Whenever I was in segregation, I kept on asking for mental health, wouldn't come up. And there was an incident where I broke a door, and I was threatening one of the staff members with it, with the bit of wood. When I hit the governor, got mental health down to see me, and then mental health see me and said I'm too volatile and hostile to work with. But why not see me like now? Like now. Know what I mean? Like this here. There was one time I was out in the wing, mental health came and spoke to me for 5-10 minutes, but it was like we're speaking to now and all the prisoners were out. How can you open up to someone in mental health whenever there's the way rumours being used? How can you do that? You can't.
What is it about you that...
It's not about that. You have to remember, you're in a place full of violence in here. A place full of violence, and see if you're going to let people walk over you, you're not going to last a minute in here. You know what I mean? People just going to take advantage. See the way I am now, I don't go around looking trouble, but see if trouble comes my way, I'm ready for it. So that's the way I look at life.
Because I'm seeing this sterile environment, right? I'm seeing this controlled environment. In what way is it dangerous that you're...
No, I wouldn't say dangerous. I would say, like, you never know what's going to happen, you know what I mean? It's like, it's a hostile environment, you know, it's the same as Afghanistan. You have to be ready at all times. Not ready, like, you have to... No one trying to say. Be switched on.
I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist, but I just find it interesting that you say it's like Afghanistan.
See, in here, right, we have no control on nothing, right? I like to think we live in a democratic state, right? But there's nothing democratic the way we are in here. It's nothing democratic, you know what I mean? I think the prison is a bit like communists. You'll get what you're getting. If you don't need it, you're getting nothing, you know what I mean? That's not the way to fix society.
Is it possible that there's a middle ground, James, and maybe this place could be improved, right?
Yeah.
But is it possible that there's a middle ground that, you know... So you tried to scald someone with a bucket of boiling water?
No, shouldn't have happened. Shouldn't have happened.
Can you tell me, just so that I understand, why would you throw boiling water around someone?
It shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, but why? What happened? What was the...
I wasn't in the right mind space. I wasn't in the right mind space.
And did that person provoke you in any way?
Not really, no. It shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened.
Every instinct in me is I couldn't do that. So I'm trying to understand what happens in your mind.
I don't know. It's just, I just go off on one. Like I says, it, and 2 years ago I was given medication. And the psychiatrist said I'll probably be on that for the rest of my life. Just to calm you down. Come in here. The jail's responses. The prison doesn't issue that medication to no one. I mean, so, because I'm in prison, I'm a third-class citizen now. That's the truth. Can't get seen no psychiatrist, can't get seen no mental health, can't get seen no one. But I truly believe, see if mental health came and see me, and I seen a psychiatrist, and I could put on the right medication to have stability in outside. I would last, you know what I mean? I would last.
But if you don't get support, what are you going to be like outside?
I need support. I need support.
Are you hurting in here?
Hurting?
Aye.
Aye. Definitely on, man.
James is yet another broken young man, stuck in a vicious cycle, in and out of prison, hurting others inside and outside. He claims he's not getting the mental health care he needs. But what do we do as a society? Invest in fixing him? Or invest in a law-abiding citizen who is on a waiting list? In a health service with limited resources, who gets priority? Word has come through that Andrew's sentence didn't go well for him. And he's made it very clear he does not want to speak to us.
Andrew received longer than he was expecting to receive, so he's going back to cell just to reflect on what he actually has got.
How you doing? Yeah? Where? Huh?
This walk. Cheers.
He, in his own mind, thought that he wouldn't have any extra time to do and that he would be released come next May. Now he's got extra time to do at the end of it.
Andrew refused to take part in any more filming. Next time. Hello.
All right.
How are you? The man who pleaded guilty to murdering his partner, yet refuses to admit that he did it. I've unfinished business with him. You told the operator you came in and found her in bed, black and blue. That's not waking up.
No, I woke up and then I went down and made the coffee, took the dogs out and then come back in. Then that's when I tried to wake her.
Combination of injuries to her head and chest, William?
I don't know about that.
Extensive bruising to her face, to her neck, to her scalp.
Well, I was told by the police there wasn't one mark on her neck.
Her ribs were broken.
I don't know.
The key point is, when you woke up, you claimed she was still in bed.
Yes.
She's now covered in bruises. She's been beaten to death.